Hey Sean, it's John. Well, as you know, I inherited a controlling share of Uncle Tom's oil and gas company, Spicy Texas Oil Company. Problem is, I don't know anything about the oil business. As you know, I've spent much of my life pursuing an acting career in Hollywood. I know it was pretty much a disaster. I picked a bad time to switch agencies to the Weinstein Company, okay? I kind of have always been the black sheep of the family. Not like you, yeah, I know, with your distinguished career in D.C., serving your country and president, Mr. Trump. Oh well. Hey, Sean, I better get going. I've got to meet with my vice president of HR. We've got to get control of this company. We are hemorrhaging money like crazy. All right, okay, bye. Come in.
Morning, Mr. Spicer. You wanted to see me?
Yes, please sit down.
An impressive book collection you got there.
Yeah, truth is, haven't read a single one of them. I just have them there because they make me look smart. Secret of the business.
Valiant effort, sir. What did you need help with?
Well, Tiffany, I realize, like me, you're relatively new to the company, and it's my understanding that we're facing some personnel issues. Is that right?
It's Stephanie, actually. But yes, one of the big issues is obviously the fact that there's rumblings of union organizing out in Big Spring. Something that's concerning to us.
You know what? I'm very familiar with unions from my Hollywood days.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a proud card-carrying SAG member, if you need to look that up. I know how to handle unions, okay? First thing we need to do, cut them out by the knees, all right? You can't play nice with these guys. You gotta fight fire with fire. In fact, you know what? I've kind of put together a bit of a list here. Why don't you go ahead and take notes if you don't mind?
Sure.
The first thing we're gonna do is we're not gonna hire anybody with past union experience, okay? Number two, let's discuss our use of independent contractors. I really believe that this is going to save us a lot of money with taxes and benefits, okay? And I read somewhere that W-2 employees are the only ones that can start unions. Let me know if I'm going too fast, Stephanie. Third thing is, let's revise the employee handbook, okay? I want to prohibit anyone disparaging the company. All right, that's going to help us a lot in the long run, trust me. Oh, and write down confidential information. We're not going to discuss that either.
Mr. Spicer, honestly, I don't know if some of these ideas are going to work because, well, frankly, they're potentially illegal.
Nonsense. Look, if I've learned one thing from Hollywood, it's that it's the importance of a good attorney to get around these kind of issues, okay? So, do you know any?
Actually, I do. I attended, the leading HR conference in Texas last year, and I saw these two attorneys speak at the North Dallas Chamber of Commerce HR conference. Their names are Ron Chapman and Paul Nason. They actually offer a video conference series if you're interested.
Good. Let's get their input right away.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, Mr. Spicer, I hope you found that helpful.
Seemed pretty much like a damn waste of money if you ask me.
Well, if you pay a little bit of money now to avoid these legal issues, you'll save a heck of a lot more versus if there's a lawsuit later on. I think you made the right choice.
All right, well, that actually makes some sense. I do love saving money. Tell you what, what's another hot button issue we have around here?
Unfortunately, another big issue we're having right now is sexual harassment. There's been so many complaints out of our job sites in West Texas that we should really address.
Is this the pound why not me and pound my turn stuff? Look, I'm very familiar with this area of the law given my time in Hollywood, okay? Frankly, it's unnecessary, and it ruined the movie business and the careers of several young and old Hollywood actors.
Mr. Spicer, it's actually #MeToo and #TimesUp.
Whatever.
This is a very serious subject. These complaints that we've been getting, hostile work environments out in West Texas. We've even had complaints that supervisors are asking for sexual favors in exchange for job benefits.
Look, Stephanie, I realize you've probably had a desk job your whole life. These people are working out in the middle of nowhere, okay, for 12 to 18 hours at a time. People get bored and they want to have some fun, right? So, of course, where's the first place a boss is going to look? his subordinates. They're right there. Now, look, I've reviewed our 10-minute anti-harassment video, and I think that's enough. Would you agree?
I wouldn't, Mr. Spicer. You know, we expect our employees to act like professionals, and honestly, the 10-minute video is not enough. I think we should talk to Ron and Paul to get more advice on this.
Okay.
Mr. Spicer, are you okay?
Huh? Are they done talking? My goodness. How much are we paying these attorneys? They are so negative about everything. And that one without the hair, he acts like he knows everything.
Well, Mr. Spicer, I think sometimes the truth is hard to hear, but they really are trying to help.
Well,
Was there anything else on your list that you had any questions about?
yes, actually. I noticed from one of those litigation report things that you
Read
do.
them.
Yeah, well, that there are several wage and hour issues going on here in the company with some large classes of employees. Is that true?
Right. So I had a couple of comments on this and suggestions for you. First, I think we really need to
Let's keep it
review.
quick.
We need to review our employment exemption classifications. I think we also should consider maybe having these employees during the hiring process sign a class action waiver.
Look, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, maybe even in those books right there, that there's a Texas federal judge that said the government can't make an employer pay overtime. So it's probably in the Texas one.
No, I don't think that's in there. What happened is the Department of Labor, a recent decision came out by a judge in Texas that said a Department of Labor rule that was going to increase the amount that an employee had to receive in order to qualify for overtime, that's going to be struck down. So really, we still have the issues here that we had before.
Okay, all right. Maybe we should ask Paul and Ron.
Yes, I think so. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that works.
Mr. Spicer, are you okay?
Are they done talking yet? I tell you what, that one with the hair, he really acts like he knows what he's talking about. I cannot imagine having to deal with those complex legal intricacies, rules all the time. I swear I'd just jump out a window. But anyway, let's wrap this up, Stephanie. I'm not feeling very good. All this money, all these issues we have, I think I need to go see a doctor.
Mr. Spicer, these are very important issues. I really think that we should consider some additional problems we've been having, such as sexual identity and gender identity issues.
Yes, Stephanie, I'm very familiar with the TCBY issues from my time in Hollywood.
It's actually LGBT, and you know
Whatever.
these issues are moving very fast. There's a lot of recent developments. I think we should talk to Ron and Paul to get some more insights into these matters.
That's fine, but I guarantee you all we're going to hear is blah, 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 EEOC, blah, 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 it's a complex issue, blah, 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 spend more money so we can advise you.